Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here, and in this video, this is a topic that BK Go Crazy came up with me, and he's here with me now. Go ahead, bro, to introduce yourself, homie.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, so in today's video, this is coming directly from him, but I totally agree with this, and this is a topic that it sounds cool. We're going to be talking about why exactly it would make sense to show the real-life Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion for many reasons. So, BK Go Crazy, I think you should start off with this one, bro, and I'll pitch in once you give off your thoughts. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so I'm kind of it kind of took me a little bit to come up with this theory because it actually we've just been discussing everybody's been arguing what should take place in the new movie, the accurate
Yeah,
Spinosaurus or the one from JP3, and then I sat and thought about it, and I'm like, it doesn't make sense for the accurate, the new design of the Spinosaurus to show up in the next movie. And here's
I
why.
agree.
There's two for when it comes to the Jurassic Park movies and in Jurassic World, there are two reasons that dinosaurs are made. Not just to make dinosaurs. They're not out here making dinosaurs just to make dinosaurs. There's two reasons. The first one, to make profit off of these guys. They're trying to make profit off of them. Now, sure, if you're making a whole dinosaur, then you're gonna make money off rip. But
Exactly.
remember, in Jurassic World, they made it perfectly clear in the first half of the movie that the audience, that their target audience, their attention span is low. And they're not amazed by regular dinosaurs anymore, so they needed something new. Hence why they created
Yep.
the Indominus in the first place.
Exactly.
So, if you want to make profit off of these animals, and you gotta keep, you need people to keep coming back, and their attention spans are that low, then of
Yep.
course you're gonna have to make monsters. There's no
I
reason to
agree.
care about accuracy. We're not here. They're not here for accuracy. They're here for money. Because
I agree.
it takes billions of dollars for the process alone just to create, dinosaurs. Then you got to make that money back, and then some,
Yep.
right? But
Exactly.
if you put all this money into the creature, and it's making some money, but it's not making all of the money back from the process, then it's like, okay, now we got to change something. So of course, no dinosaur. That's why this is one of the reasons why no dinosaur in Jurassic Park, from the first movie all the way to the recent movie that just came out, has ever been accurate. That's why no dinosaur is accurate in size or features or anything. Just
Exactly.
They don't care about that. They just care about straight money, because that's what we're here for. We're not making the dinosaurs just to hey, yeah, we can
Yeah,
do it.
if you want accurate dinosaurs, go watch a documentary. Don't watch frickin' Jurassic Park.
Exactly. This is a movie. This is a fictional action movie. These are movies. But it's
True.
just the
And
fact
don't
that
get me wrong, like I do like scientifically accurate dinosaurs. People are literally saying
right.
just people say it because I hate the because I dislike the real life Spinosaurus. They say I'm against scientifically accurate dinosaurs when that's just only one dinosaur that I talked bad about. I didn't talk bad about any other dinosaurs that were scientifically accurate.
Exactly.
For sure.
But it's just like they in the universe in the setting that this takes place in, it's made perfectly clear that the audience, that our target audience, they're losing interest in dinosaurs. They're not as amazed by dinosaurs as they were a couple of years ago. So now we got to up the wow
Exactly.
factor. So that's
And also,
why no dinosaur has ever been accurate.
Exactly. And the other thing, so for the past little while, people have been arguing me, constantly saying that the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 was not a juvenile. Like, I'm not going to mention names. There's a few people in specific, but I don't want to mention any names that cause any problems. But I will mention that they're saying that it was not a juvenile. It was fully grown. Then I already proved in a few videos that it was actually a juvenile. Think about it. It was 2 years old. It wasn't even the length of what the real life Spinosaurus was. It was over the height and weight, yes, but it wasn't the length. And since this is a hybrid, well, not a major hybrid, like I swear, it only had Baryonyx DNA, and I already proved that too. It didn't have like. Because like some people were also saying that it had T-Rex DNA and Suchomimus DNA and Velociraptor DNA. No, it didn't.
No.
Whoever says that is smoking major drugs. Now, I do see Baryonyx DNA. That makes sense because it's bipedal in the claws. That makes sense. But Suchomimus DNA, no. And T-Rex, Velociraptor, 100% no. People who say that are just Spinosaurus JP3 haters, bro.
Exactly.
100%. And it's not even confirmed. Like, you can go and look at. People are saying it was confirmed they had that. If anyone can show me any evidence that it has that DNA in it, me and Brandon would love it because it's not confirmed. Brandon, what do you think? I'd love to see evidence
confirmed.
of that.
I don't see
Exactly.
Like literally,
I love
it's like it doesn't make sense that it would have raptor DNA if these animals were scheduled, if these animals were supposed to fight each other in one of the deleted scenes. It doesn't make sense. And sure, you could say, oh, but the Indominus-Rex fought the raptors. That's only because Owen came through and plot. That's it. Like if the Spinosaurus actually had raptor DNA, they would have tried to communicate. It would have looked different, and they would have tried to communicate with each other.
And bro, if it had T-Rex DNA, it would probably have a face of a T-Rex, but a body of the Ingen Spinosaurus. Did it have that? Nope. And on top of that, it would have bigger teeth. Like, it did not have T-Rex DNA. And it didn't have Suchomimus DNA either, because Suchomimus is actually a little bit more quadrupedal than Baryonyx was, and it had like a lumpy back. And Baryonyx did not have that. I do see Baryonyx DNA being in this Spinosaurus, but Suchomimus DNA, I did not have that. And also, if anyone can give me any evidence that the Spinosaurus was not a juvenile in Jurassic Park 3, I would love it, because I already have evidence it was a juvenile in JP3 because of the age and the size. It would have been bigger. Since it has Baryonyx DNA combined with Spinosaurus, my prediction, it would be big, around 9-10 meters in height and about 18 meters long and 21 tons. Like, that's not confirmed, but it seems like it would be roughly around that, because it didn't have some sort of growth thing to make it smaller. Like, for example, Indominus-Rex had cuttlefish DNA to help it not to get too big, and Dr. Henry will explain that. And if it weren't for that, the Indominus-Rex would be massive if it weren't for that cuttlefish DNA.
Right.
The cuttlefish DNA made it smaller, and the Spinosaurus didn't have that, so that's why it would get pretty big.
And now, then we got the second reason why these dinosaurs are made: military purpose. There's no way that a scientifically accurate Spinosaurus would be of any use to anybody for
it get killed off in
battle.
2 seconds. No offense, paleontologist people, but the real life Spinosaurus would do shit in the military. It get killed off in 2 seconds.
Exactly. And you can be like, oh, but Biosyn is gonna find it, and then they're gonna make, like, no. If you want to make money off of these creatures or use them for military purpose and also make money off of it because you're gonna sell it for the highest bidder, nobody's just gonna buy a dinosaur just because it's a dinosaur. Like,
people want strong dinosaurs.
Exactly. If they're there for a straight agenda or for a purpose, I'm gonna need something that's strong. You feel me?
Yep.
Like,
exactly. So, like, it literally doesn't make everything we're saying is 100% to whoever doesn't agree with us is just clearly, they clearly are just haters towards the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus, because all the other dinosaurs are inaccurate, but they don't talk bad about them. They're just talking bad about this one dinosaur that hasn't done anything wrong. If anything, it made the franchise better, way better.
Exactly. You can't,
like,
you can't ask for a scientifically accurate dinosaur in a franchise where it wouldn't make sense to have a scientifically accurate dinosaur if we are trying to make money off of this creature.
Yeah, money, military, like, it doesn't make sense. The only thing that even in an aquatic situation, it wouldn't be able to take out like a submarine or anything. The Ingen Spinosaurus, I could see, easily taking out possibly even tanks when fully grown because of how big it is. But the real life Spinosaurus couldn't do shit, man.
Exactly. It's not built for military, and then if you're trying to make money off of it, it's just gonna imagine seeing a scientifically accurate Spinosaurus in its pen. It's just gonna be walking around, moving in the water like a crocodile.
I would not buy that. If I was going for military, I would go for a T-Rex over than that in a second.
Exactly. But if you see a Spinosaurus in its pen, it's just gonna be moving around like a crocodile, and then it's like, oh, but I can see that stuff at the zoo. I can go to the regular zoo for less money and see that. This is nothing special. Which is why
when you combine it with Baryonyx, it becomes this monster, bigger and stronger than the Indominus-Rex, which is perfect for military.
Exactly. You have to up the wow factor so that people would want to keep coming back as frequently as if they were trying to go to Six Flags or Wisconsin Dells or something.
Exactly. Now, I guess that means it's somewhat a hybrid, but people can't call it a genetically modified hybrid when it's only mixed with one other dinosaur. Look at the Indominus-Rex. That thing was fused with, like, I think around 10 different dinosaurs.
Yeah, now that's something you can call a hybrid. and that's a wow fact. That's the wow factor. They literally nobody can get mad at Henry Wu in Jurassic World because he literally did exactly what Simon Masrani asked him to do. You wanted to make back this money. They spent how much money on this? They spent how much money on that creature?
Millions, I think.
They spent like $22 million. You literally, they're trying to make that money back.
So if anything, so you're saying if anything, it's Simon Masrani's fault more than Henry, which
exactly
that kind of makes
It is his fault because literally he asked, "I need bigger, better, scarier." Right? This is exactly what you asked for. This is exactly what you got. You wanted something to up the wow factor, make people's eyes pop out of their head, make their jaws drop, make them want to come back and see it over and over.
Do you think Henry Wu would make hybrids if it weren't for him? That's the thing where I get confused with. I don't know.
I feel like he'd eventually come to it, but if it wasn't for Simon asking for something, just to up the wow factor so he can get some money, I don't think it would have came through that soon.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm telling you, like, shit, that's all I gotta say, man. I'm telling you, there's only two reasons why dinosaurs are made in this franchise. It's either for money or for military purpose, and you're not gonna 100%. Get much of either one of those things with a scientifically accurate dinosaur.
True. Now, if anything, if the Spinosaurus does come back in the next movie, if they want to bring back the Jurassic Park 3 one, I personally think the only way they're going to do this is if they do a flashback scene or they actually go to Isla Sorna. Because think about it, people keep on saying this freaking Spino. I'm going to say this one last time. The Spinosaurus was not moved from Newport from Sorna to Newport, because if it was, we would have saw it in Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom, at least one of those movies. If we didn't see or hear it or even escape from the Lockwood Manor, so there's no way it escaped. I mean, there's no way it was on Newport.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Like, just constantly asking for scientifically accurate dinosaurs in a franchise that's known for its inaccuracy. It's not like you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get it because it doesn't make sense.
You're not gonna get it.
Like, think when you were a kid, that kitchen scene from Jurassic Park, that was suspenseful.
Yeah.
Because it was 2 6 feet tall raptors.
Yeah, it was insane.
Those things are they scary, right? They scary.
Very
that
scary.
That scene was amazing. How scary do you think it would have been if it was 2 scientifically accurate raptors?
I could care less. I wouldn't even be scared.
That scene
like, the size of a
would have been
chicken?
straight garbage.
Well, the kids wouldn't even be scared. They'd just probably kill them off if the raptors attacked them. They're like the size of a chicken. There's only 2 of them.
Exactly. Especially if there's only 2. Like, if you don't punt them motherfuckers like it's soccer, like it's not. You feel me? It doesn't up the wow factor, and that's what
it doesn't at all.
And matter of fact, that's also what caught people to watch this shit in the first place, because it upped the wow factor. Who cares about?
No, I know T-Rex in real life was still. Yeah, true. Now, I know T-Rex in still life was still powerful, but people need to acknowledge that the real-life T-Rex had feathers, and its mouth frame was a lot smaller than Rexy, and in size, it was a decent amount smaller, too. So, Rexy still is quite a bit more powerful than the real-life T-Rex, 100%.
No, she is definitely more powerful than the real-life T-Rex.
Oh, 100%. Whoever doesn't agree with that, they're just T-Rex fanboys. Jurassic Park T-Rex fanboys.
But I'm telling you, man, like, asking for a scientifically accurate dinosaur in this franchise, it doesn't work.
It doesn't. No, not after all the other films.
It doesn't work. It doesn't fit because we're trying to make money off of this, and people's attention.
It might fit for Utahraptors because Utahraptors scientifically accurate are really scary.
Right.
But not Velociraptors.
Something like this is not gonna work.
Yeah, like Spinosaurus or Velociraptor, scientifically accurate. It's just not scary, you know.
Right.
For sure.
But yeah, man, that's all I got. That's
it. I think we basically covered everything. I mean, we talked about. I mean, what else is there to? I think we covered everything for this video. No.
Yeah, because those are the only 2 reasons. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, guys, tell us your thoughts on this. Like, do you really think it would make sense to have the scientifically accurate Spinosaurus in terms of, like, profit, military purpose, or, selling them? Like, I don't think it would make any sense at all. Even if Biosyn makes a new Spinosaurus, they'd probably keep it the inaccurate design just because it's more powerful and it's great for military purposes. But whatever your opinions back to, we'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Before I end this video, I'd like to thank my YouTube team, Patrik, Cauan, my 2D animator, David Church, my director, BK Go Crazy, my Spino buddy, Zane Chiller, my first friend at Jurassic Park community on Instagram, Anthony Ellis, my drawer, GEM as James Edward Macdonald, my YouTube reactor, Rafley Sarager, my comedian, and Sarthak Sharma, my best friend in real life. Also, one last thing, if you're interested in Spinosaurus the King merchandise and other offers I'm selling, here is what I'm currently selling on my Patreon. A t-shirt with one logo of my merchandise is $40, and with 2 pictures it's $50. A 5-minute YouTube discussion video a day on your choice is $15 a month. 2 deleted scenes a month of previous animations is $10 a month. A cameo of your very own character getting eaten by a dinosaur of your choice and upcoming animations is $5 a month. And cheapest is $1 a month donation to support my content here on YouTube. If you're interested in buying any from me, the link to my Patreon will be in the description. All people who join my Patreon will receive a shout out at the end of every video I upload. Last one is custom Photoshop pictures that I make for either your thumbnails on YouTube or just for pictures you would like to use. I charge $5 per every picture. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications so you're alerted for my next video on YouTube. Leave a like, post a positive comment, rate and share my YouTube channel with all your friends and family, and please do the exact same for my YouTube team, and have a great day everyone.